So, good afternoon. So, I want to have this video to talk about exponents and how to use a calculator, in this case, the TI-30X2S, to evaluate exponents. So that way, if you are taking a class in school or college, you don't have to use Google or your cell phone to solve problems like this. Calculator, they're still useful, they're cheap, and they're a great tool to use. And I want to make this video so that way people can search and watch this on their own. So let's start about reviewing exponents. So exponent is a short-handed way of writing multiplication. Let's look, for example, like in this case, you want to multiply 2 times 2 times 2. Instead of writing this, I'm going to write it in this form, which has a base. This is a base. This is the exponent. The base is the number that I'm going to be multiplying, and the exponent tells me how many times I'm going to be multiplying the base by itself. So 2 times 2 times 2, that means it's equal to 2 at the power of 3. And that means that I'm multiplying the base number of 2 3 times. And if I put this in the calculator, I'll show you how you can do this. So you can take 2 times 2 times 2, and you will get 8. Now, if you want to trace and use exponent, what you do is you're going to use this symbol that looks like a hat. So that symbol in the calculator means trace the number to a power. So what you do is you put the base number, you press this symbol here, and you will notice that the symbol that is on top is to get the x root of a number. So it's the opposite operation. So this is raised to a power. If you press second, the key second, you will get the opposite operation. So in this case, I'm just pressing the hat. You're going to see the hat popping up, and then you put the exponent there, and it gives you 8. So that's what the calculator does. Pretty simple. Doesn't require a lot of thinking. You just put the numbers. If you want, so let's do one exercise in here. So for example, let's express this as multiplication, then let's use the calculator using the hat to solve this. For example, 2 to the power of 4, that means that the base is going to be multiplied by itself. 4 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, and that will be equal 16. And I did that without having to use a calculator. Hopefully I'm right. Let's verify that. So we take 2 at the power of 4, 2 elevado al exponente 4 is equal to 16. I will explain this in Spanish. So los exponentes son para simplificar la multiplicación. El exponente me dice cuántas veces yo multiplico la base, que en este caso es 2. Yo voy a multiplicar 3 veces. 2 por 2 por 2 igual a 8. Si utilizo la calculadora, lo que tengo que hacer es poner el número de la base. Luego voy a presionar este símbolo. Y este símbolo que dice elevar a la potencia. Los exponentes a veces se llaman potencia. O al exponente requerido. Y me resuelve la calculadora. Por ejemplo, el ejemplo aquí, 2 elevado a 4 me da 16. 2 al poder de 0, 2 to the power of 0, is equal to 1. Any number. There are some rules about exponents. I'm just going to explain them. So, but let's do another example. Let's look at this example. If I divide, the same thing can be done when you do numbers exponent in the bottom. If you get a number divided, in this case 1 divided by 2 times 2 times 2, you can rewrite that using exponents the same way. However, I can rearrange this, and there are exponents rules. And if you refer to this here, you don't need to rethink about it. Just believe me, it works all the time. You need to overanalyze it. Just believe that you can rewrite a number with the exponent in the numerator. You can rewrite it as a negative exponent. So you can rewrite this as 2 at the negative 3 power. And for example, let me show you how that will do. If I do it in the calculator, and let's clear 1 divided by 2 at the power of 3. So you get 0.125. You can do the same if you use the negative exponent. It should give you the same result. So 1 divided by 2 at the power of 3, that's equal 0.125. Now 2 at the power of negative 3, that should equal the same. So I will show you 2 at the power, and in this case I'll put the negative in a calculator. It's not this one. So resiste temptation present, ese es el symbol for subtraction. Este es el símbolo de restar. Para poner un negativo en la calculadora se utiliza esta tecla. Así que le voy a presionar esta tecla. Voy a poner el exponente de 3. Me da 0.125, que es la misma solución que yo tuve cuando hice la división 1 dividido en. Así que memoricen esta regla porque es bien útil esta regla. Otras reglas, por ejemplo, y si por ejemplo tengo la de suma, por ejemplo. La suma, por ejemplo. Vamos a poner estas reglas. Por ejemplo, 2 al poder de. Y para esto las bases tienen que ser iguales. No pueden ser bases diferentes. Para esta regla las bases tienen que ser iguales. Así que, por ejemplo, 2 al poder de 3 multiplicado por 3. No, perdón. Tienen que ser las bases iguales. Así que 2 a la cuarta potencia. Eso es lo mismo que sumar las exponentes. 2 a 3 más 4, que es igual a 2 a 7. So when there are some rules, and it's easier to memorize this rule. So if the base is the same, and you multiply, and they have different exponents, what you can do is you can add the exponents. So for example, 2 to the power of 3 times 2 to the power of 4, that's equal 2 at the power of 3 plus 4, which equals 2 at the power of 7. And you can do this in the calculator. We can verify this. So for example, 2 at the power of 3 times 2 at the power of 4, that's equal 128. And if I do